By the way, here's what's funny. I go back and look at your combine. Okay, your vertical jump was 32. Mine was 29 in high school. Your bench press, 15 reps. What are you, a punter? Your 40-yard dash was 5'4". Good, not Dion. You did not blow people away at the combine. You were good at everything. But my takeaway with you has always been, in the NFL, the guys who succeed got to want it. And for whatever reason your DNA is, you're a want-it guy. Where does that come from?
It's funny you said that. Most definitely, you're probably beating me in the combine. If I would have trained more, I probably would have had more time. I'd probably, be up there. But yeah, it's the want factor. You gotta want it. Every day I go out there. My motivation is my family. Obviously, not letting my teammates down, and just having like the it factor of just going out there and dominating the game. And throughout the whole combine, my experience, people were saying I was the most, the youngest guy. Like, why did he come out? He's not ready yet. He's immature, 20-year-old. And that was pretty much my whole rookie year. Like, I got to improve a point, and that's what I've been doing.
By the way, it would be very easy. Big Ben's going to be a Hall of Famer. Mike Tomlin's probably going to be a Hall of Famer. Antonio Brown's maybe the best wide receiver talent since Jerry Rice. Le'Veon Bell could be the best running back. Your offensive line's got 3 Pro Bowlers. And it's the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers are the Yankees, are the Lakers, are Alabama football. I mean, the first day you walk through the gates and you drive up and I'm a Pittsburgh Steeler, wasn't there a little, okay, game on? Were you ever for a moment a little taken back by the gravitas, the bigness of the Steelers and their history?
Yeah, and that was every week. And, going against, rival teams, going against your division, every morning I woke up like, wow, like I'm playing with Big Ben. Coach Thomas actually coached me. I'm playing with AB because, just a year ago, like I was a fan, playing with them on Madden, and now I'm like, they're teammates. And these guys are, guys who can be,
Hall of Famers.
Hall of Famers, for the future.
What was the first practice you had? Because you played with Sam Darnold. You and Sam had a great relationship. And then you go, and he's going to be a great NFL player. And then you go to Big Ben. Was there a practice initially when you were like, okay, this guy's different? Like, how long was it before you were like, even with Sam Darnold, Big Ben, you were like, wow.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you can see a big difference. Sam Darnold, he's a great quarterback. He's going to be a great quarterback in the NFL. With Big Ben, you talk about a guy who's the size, he can run the ball, he can do whatever. The thing about Big Ben that I've noticed from, going from college to the NFL is that he has the touch. Like, he can bullet it, he can lob it, but throw it in between cover 2, over the middle, in the pocket, on a dime, right time and everything. So, and you see it, though. You see it with him and AB. You see they do it all the time on the sideline. It's like money.
How often, I always wondered this. So when you're a veteran quarterback and Antonio Brown's a veteran receiver, like this sounds really dorky. But there are times Big Ben and Brady does this and Rodgers does this and Russell Wilson does some. Once you're kind of a stud, you're an NFL quarterback, they'll look over at you and there's no sign. Am I just making stuff up? But there are times when I watch Ben and Antonio Brown, and he'll just glance over to him. There's a slight do you guys have, like, secret codes, secret signals? Is that stuff real, or am I just sound like an crazy old loon talking about that?
No, it's real. It's real. And, I can speak for Ben and AB. Probably the best, dual connection.
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah, for sure, no doubt. And, I mean, Ben can just breathe, AB go deep. And that's like his sign. Like,
if he does a deep breath.
Yeah, like, or even if a corner's press, cover 2, it doesn't matter. The ball's going deep to AB because he knows that he has all his trust into AB, go down there and catch the ball, and that's what he does.
By the way, you have gone on Twitter announcing your official campaign to recruit LeBron James to the Pittsburgh Steelers, actually, for next year.
Yeah.
He was a very good high school football player. There's no doubt in my mind. I think, actually, he'd be a good football player.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, we're not talking about the situation where, LeBron should come to, the Warriors, the Lakers. I think he'd come to Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? LeBron's the GOAT right now in
sports,
in basketball. But he can be the greatest player overall in sports history if he plays football for the Pittsburgh Steelers, help us win the Super Bowl. And, I mean, I seen the guy as a tight end. I see him as a receiver.
Tight end?
Tight end. I mean, physical, 6'8", red zone guy, throw the fade.
This is a really compelling argument. I think if I'm his agent, I would get him to Pittsburgh as soon as possible.
Right.
But the thing is, once he got popped in the chest, all these NBA guys, they're all pretty boys. They're all like, don't touch the moneymaker. Even Charles Barkley's like, I played football for an hour, I got hit, I'm not interested. The thing about football, and you know this, listen, what do you weigh?
About 215.
Okay, and you bench press what?
About 225. Can probably do about like 15 times.
Okay, so you could bench press 350.
Yeah.
Okay, so you bench press 350. You're a big, strong kid. Are there ever times you get smoked and you're like, that hurt? Or do you have like, how like if you lift weights for a while, you get kind of a thicker skin? Are you just used to the hitting in the NFL? But as a rookie, did you walk in, get smoked? Is the NFL a different level of physicality for you?
For myself, no.
It's not.
I love the physicalness. I love doing the dirty work. I love going down in the trenches and blocking. I love coming on the edge, blocking the ends. And, that's different about my game is that I'm willing to do that, for the team. And that's helped me expand, being able to play on the field more and, doing more stuff like that. So with this whole campaign with LeBron, I think, we give him about, a couple months to train, get him down to be in the trenches. And,
Yeah, turn around. Let the audience see this, the back of your jersey.
This jersey.
It's a LeBron James jersey. It's
King James.
Yeah, that's
Come to
specially
Pittsburgh.
made.
Yeah.
You guys had an NBA team. You may have a shot. He could play, after the trading deadline. Sam Darnold. So Sam didn't throw at the combine, which if you're the number one pick, I totally get it. What does Sam, I know you love Sam, what does he have to work on in the NFL? If you said now you've been in the league, okay, Sam, this is the one thing you got to work on, what would it be?
Man, the dude's a great player. I think, what he's great at, he's a mobile quarterback. He can move out of the pocket. His release on, throwing out of routes is very instant, very fast. I think when he gets to the league, he's going to probably have to be, worry about more of like, the disguise of reading, the defense because it is a lot, trickier. I mean,
complicated.
People disguise. Yeah, and everyone's a lot smarter and faster. So, your mind is going to be going really fast.
Give me one play call. Don't tell me what it is. You get one play call from the sidelines. Just give me one Steeler play call that's complicated so the audience has a sense of like what you guys have to memorize.
Well, for us, it's more of like, it's just like one word, like concepts. Like we did that how I did it at USC.
Yes.
So there's no really, Ben doesn't really like to say a lot of things, a lot of words. It's more of like he can just give a signal like, hey, thumbs up.
And that's a play.
That's a play.
Thumbs up is a play.
You like this one. Yeah.
You know what thumbs up means on our show? Goulet got me lunch, and it was outstanding. Thumbs up,
it's good
John.
Soup. Yeah,
I'm like the Big Ben of this show. So, like, now that you've had your first year, you're all over social media. You're now going to enter a space of, Le'Veon Bell, by the way, franchise tag. He's not in love with that. There was a lot of noise. Todd Haley and Big Ben last year. Todd's got an ego, and Ben's a Hall of Famer. Were there moments last year where you could tell not everybody was coming back? But was there a little off dynamic? Listen, you were at USC. USC's run through coaches in the last 7 years. So there was some drama at USC. Was there drama at Pittsburgh that you noticed?
I mean, look at the media standpoint. That's how they're going to portray, the drama with what was going on. Honestly, I was just focusing on myself and what I had to do and, just play. Because at the end of the day, whoever's on the field, that's who you're playing with, those 11 guys. And that's what I was focusing on. As you can see now, we made some different coaching, changes.
Yeah, Haley's out.
And that's, it's natural in the NFL league, in college. Like you said, at USC, we went through so many coaches. And in the league, coaches constantly change. So whatever Coach Tomlin is doing, he's doing it for the best of their team. So
you get along with him?
I love that man.
You love him?
Yeah.
Why? He's intense.
He's just honest and real. He doesn't like sugarcoat anything.
Has he ever gotten after you?
Yeah.
Like what? What did he say?
JuJu,
be faster on that out route.
Yeah, like be faster or stop staying up at 2 a.m. playing Fortnite.
Oh.
You know about Fortnite, huh?
So that's what he got after you with.
Yeah, playing video games.
And he said, stop that.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.